From the front yard of a property she no longer owned on paper on Tuesday.
I have not slept much.
To the Harris County Civil Courthouse and up the steps by Friday.
I don't have high blood pressure, but I guarantee you, this blood is running.
It's been a whirlwind of a week for Celia Ibarra, ending at the Harris County Clerk's office.
I need to file these papers back into my name because they were forged into Helen Yancey.
Ibarra learned just last week her home on the north side got deeded to Helen Yancey back in March, one of 3 properties that went into Yancey's name the same day that the owners say they didn't sign off on.
We actually almost wanted to hang up on you because it just sounds so off the wall.
Nidia and Jose Acevedo's deed also got transferred to Yancey.
We wouldn't have even known about it. That's the scary part.
They didn't find out until I called them last Friday night.
I never thought something like this could happen. And I thank you, Bryce, for letting us know, and because we would have never found out.
We exposed the suspicious deeds Tuesday, first flagged in a lawsuit filing against Houston-based surrogacy escrow account management. Yancey is named as a defendant because of a different deed transfer involving a property that initially belonged to the company.
This was something that I wanted to do for these homeowners because I saw their interview with you and just felt compelled to help them.
Attorney Marianne Roback reached out to Yancey after the story aired.
I asked if she was willing to reconvey them back, and she jumped at the opportunity.
So the paperwork got drafted. Yancey's agreement came with signed documents that made it into the hands of the alleged fraud victims and to the clerk's office for filing.
Everything's filed. Everything, look what you made happen.
Ibarra's home has been in the family for 6 decades, officially now back in her name.
I have angels in heaven, and they do watch out for me.
And she hopes it stays that way for good, so it can continue to be passed down to the next generation.
I was not going to let this person get under me, but you know what? These are joyful tears because I'm happy and relieved I could breathe.
Good.
I can breathe.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
And Daniela, though, Helen Yancey still has not answered any questions about these deeds, but the alleged victims tell me that they have filed reports with law enforcement.
Well, I know that you've heard from so many viewers this week with different versions of, same deed transfer problems, but what needs to be done to really stop this?
Well, really, honestly, going with them today, I can tell you that it really only took about 5 minutes to get these new deeds filed, and all they had to do was show their photo ID at the counter there, but we have heard from the clerk's office and local law enforcement on this issue throughout the week while we've been covering it. And the bottom line that we hear from both of them is that legislators need to do something to strengthen the laws in Texas, adding some other step to the process to stop this kind of fraud.
Right, to protect them. Thank you so much, Bryce. I know you've been working on this all week long, and what a way to end it with such good news for those homeowners.